Hi, this is Tom of Junkie XL, and welcome back to this tutorial series. In this series, in this episode, I wanna elaborate a little more about one of my favorite plugins from the brand Fab Filter. It's Dutch, so can't be better than that, since I'm from Holland too. No, it's a wonderful company, brilliant minds. So I want to actually focus on the most simple plugin they ever released, I guess, which is the Simplon. The Simplon is a filter plugin, and I use it on all my scores and all my sessions. It's very light in processing. It's very, very, very easy to automate, and it's just a wonderful plugin. So let me show you a little bit about that, and let's just go to my arrangement window here. And hey, guess what? I still have that drum rhythm open that we worked on in another tutorial when it came to programming drums with the Mad Max drums. So actually what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to copy that rhythm a little longer, and I'm just going to get rid of the first part of it. So at this point, we're looking at a section that's pretty long with that intense rhythm. So let's just play that. Okay, that sounds great. Let's just copy it one more time in case we need it. Just gonna glue these things together. And at this point, we have a pretty long section with that rhythm. Okay, having that done, we'll just go back to our mixer window. And it doesn't feel like it wants to open that, so let's try it one more time. And there we go. Let's focus on that one channel. We see it come in, and let's just take that plugin. Let's move this compressor down, so we create some room. And let's go down to Fab Filter, and let's go to Filter, and where do we find it? I need glasses. Here we go. Simple. There it is. I mean, it doesn't get simpler than that. If we look, we see just very simple. You got your input gain, you got your output gain. Effect mix, what do you want to do, 100% on and off. Some MIDI learn functions. You've got a high pass filter, a low pass filter, peak, resonance, however you want to call it. And then you can choose the slope, whether it's a low pass filter, a high pass filter, a band pass, whatever you want to do. And this way, you can move this up and you can move this down. Now, I use this a lot in creating dynamics in my score. So if we were to go just a little before this, where the music starts, so let's go to 35. So now we're a bar before, and I open up my mixer window again. I'm actually doing everything at this point on one screen that I never do. I actually have multiple screens in the studio, but for the sake of this tutorial, we actually focus everything on one screen. So just bear with me that it's a little exercise for me too. But at least it shows you way better what we're capable of. So I'm just actually putting this thing in write mode, so it does that, and then I'm just going to move this filter up so we have a bar to do this, and then I'm just going to create this funny filtered thing. So let's see what happens here. And now we're back. So this actually, you know, if we now play it back, it actually plays it back how we did the filtering. The interesting part now is, like, if I were to throw another plugin on top of that, which is also a really nice plugin from that same company, which is the delay, the Fab Filter Timeless. It has, which is actually part of my template. It does most of the delay functions. It comes with a lot of really interesting settings. I mean, let's just go to something W10 BPM. Now let's go to another preset. Let's go to percussion, see what's going on. Breaks, drum loops. Now, this is a kind of interesting sound. So if I wanted to automate this too, I just put it on right, and I'm going back to the beginning of this rhythm, and here we go. Anyway, let's go back to start. So let's go back and play this thing. Okay, so it's pretty cool actually, the sounds that come out of it. So now if we go to the arrangement window, we just go all the way down and we find that group track that we use to do this, which is this thing right here. And if we make it bigger, and if we decide to show all used automation on this selected track, we'll just see if we zoom in, this is all the automation that I did, and obviously I can edit this completely and to get like certain effects. And obviously I can say, you know, okay, this I don't want to. I want to go straight. I don't want to listen to the automation and switch it back on, or this I want to. You know, this goes per plugin. But it's a very interesting way to create really cool sounds. And what I usually do if I'm creative like this, and I just play around and play around, and it doesn't necessarily have to fit in this arrangement. So when I'm done with this, I bounce this to disk, and then I have a chunk of audio, and then I play with it more, and then I mix it with the original program drums that we have going straight. And you can create really interesting effects, whether you route this just in the back or just in the surround, so it has a color shift, or you move it around through the image, so you create very interesting colors on top of the drums that you already have. So this was a short tutorial about the Fab Filter, the Simplon filter, and the timeless delay on drum programming on your group track. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.